Draws a crowd. Out to Reed. Reed always ready.
This wasn't supposed to happen. The defending champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were clearly up by 22 points in the first quarter against the Portland Trail Blazers, a team they dominated for years. And for that moment, it looked like just another night for OKC might be coming. But what unfolded was really a comeback for the ages, leaving every person in the arena wondering what just happened. All right, on November 5th, the stage was set for a classic NBA mismatch in the arena, with almost 17,000 fans packed to watch the game. One side, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder, the defending champions, rolling with an 8-0 start to the season. This team has become an absolute machine, a certified juggernaut that had already beaten the Trailblazers 16 straight times in previous matchups. On the other side, we had a young, scrappy Portland squad that was still figuring things out. From the jump, it looked exactly as most fans expected. The Thunder exploded out of the gate, putting up 41 points in the first quarter and quickly building a massive 22-point lead. It felt like just another night, another notch in OKC's win column, the outcome entirely predetermined. But then, something crazy happened. Amidst this expected blowout, a different narrative brewing, centered entirely around one player, Deni Avdija. And this time, his persistence was about to become the engine for one of the most unexpected comebacks of the young NBA season. A performance that changed the entire trajectory of the game. He was the man behind the turning point of the entire game. And by that, we mean Deni Avdija's fourth quarter heroics. Remember his abysmal 0 for 11 start from the field? Most players would have disappeared into the background, but Avdija changed everything in the final frame. He went from looking completely lost on offense to being the closer Portland needed. In the fourth quarter alone, he dropped 11 points, suddenly making the kind of baskets that were missing earlier. He even knocked down a huge three-pointer that gave the Blazers a crucial lead.
35 minutes. Deni a three. Uncork it. Why not? Had missed his previous 4.
A shot that symbolized his newfound confidence and the team's relentless comeback. He was aggressive, attacking the rim, reading matchups perfectly, and constantly finding ways to put pressure on the defense. And it wasn't just about his scoring, though. He was seen orchestrating the offense, using his playmaking to create opportunities for his teammates, and adding 3 more assists in the fourth quarter. In his words, teams know they can't just come here and play with us. We're tough, aggressive, talented, and young, and we're getting better every game. There's something special about this team, and I think the future looks great in Portland. We would say it was a complete performance, capped off by his overall near triple-double of 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. But what's really amazing about this story is his shift from a struggling shooter to the definitive clutch player is what sealed the victory and put the spotlight squarely on him. Following this victory over the Thunder, Deni Avdija's performance and impact have drawn significant praise. Blazers interim coach Tiago Splitter commented on Avdija's approach, stating, "Deni always pushes us. Tonight, he led us in every way." Splitter also encouraged persistence, saying, "Sometimes you miss a lot, and I tell the guys just stay aggressive, keep going, it will come." Deni did that. He stayed locked in and made the difference. Avdija is currently playing on a 4-year, $55 million contract extension, signed in 2023 with the Wizards. The Blazers inherited this contract through a trade, with his salary for the 2027 to 2028 season being $11.9 million. Given his recent play, Avdija is seen as outperforming his current deal. NBA salary cap expert Yossi Gazlan suggested to Israeli media that Avdija's next contract could potentially be in the range of Mikal Bridges' 4-year, $150 million deal. This comeback wasn't just a one-man show, not entirely. While Avdija was a central figure, the entire Blazers squad also made a crucial comeback after that brutal first quarter, where they were outscored 41-21, while shooting a miserable 23.1% from the field. Really, this team showed some serious backbone, and a massive part of that shift came from the bench, specifically a big performance from Duop Reith, a 3-point shooting center, who played the entire second quarter and single-handedly provided a spark the team desperately needed.
Reith looks it into the mids, got off the shot, got it! catch.
Yeah, but he's inspired by your performance at the grocery store this morning. He said, if that thing hits my hands.
He knocked down 4 crucial momentum-building threes, helping the Blazers outscore OKC 36-24 in the second period and cutting the deficit to just 10 points by halftime. That's huge. But it wasn't just offense. Their defense was pretty much tightened up, forcing turnovers and making life difficult for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who finished with 35 points but had to work for every single one of them. The Blazers committed to being tough and aggressive, especially in the fourth quarter where they outscored the Thunder 40-33 to seal the win while dropping those points on an astonishing 81.3% shooting from the field. Jrue Holiday, the veteran guard, also stepped up with 22 points and made crucial free throws down the stretch, showing his championship experience. This collective resilience, this refusal to fold, is what truly defines this incredible upset.
A 16-game losing streak to Oklahoma City.
This victory wasn't just about what the Trailblazers did right. It's also about the circumstances surrounding the Oklahoma City Thunder. While nothing should take away from Portland's incredible performance, it's worth acknowledging that OKC came into this game shorthanded. They were missing several key players, including Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort, and Alex Caruso. The Thunder are so deep that they can often overcome these absences, but this night was different. It allowed a window of opportunity for the Blazers to exploit. That said, it still required a massive effort from Portland. The team's collective mindset seemed to be galvanized by that 22-point deficit. Instead of folding, they played with a palpable chip on their shoulder. Multiple players stepped up and made crucial plays. It was more than just Avdija and his scoring. It was Jrue Holiday's veteran leadership, Duop Reith's timely shooting, and a collective defensive effort that completely changed the game's momentum. This was a statement win, not just for Avdija, but for a young Blazers team that proved it has a lot more to offer than just potential. They've announced their presence, and they've sent a message to the rest of the league: don't sleep on Rip City. But while this victory does more than just give the Blazers a huge confidence boost and set up things interestingly for their rematch, it also raises some serious questions about the rest of the NBA season, especially in the competitive Western Conference. For the Thunder, while this loss can be explained by key injuries, it's still a wake-up call that they aren't unbeatable. It forces them to go back to the drawing board, address their vulnerabilities without their full roster, and refocus on their championship defense. The loss revealed that if you can get past Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, there might be a path to victory against this seemingly invincible team. So, where do we go from here for these two teams? The immediate answer is a pair of tough road tests for the Blazers, and a chance for the Thunder to regroup. In a weird twist of fate, these two teams meet again for a rematch just over 2 weeks later, on November the 23rd. But before that, the Thunder face a brutal road trip, including matchups against strong Western Conference opponents, like the Sacramento Kings. The Blazers, fresh off this huge confidence boost, head into a difficult trip of their own, with games against the Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, and New Orleans Pelicans. This win means a ton, but consistency is the real test for a young team. Can they maintain this level of energy and focus? The Thunder, meanwhile, will be licking their wounds. The loss is a blip on the radar for a team with championship aspirations, but it reveals some vulnerabilities, especially with key players sidelined. Their veteran players will now need to lead the charge in righting the ship, and proving this was just an anomaly. This upset created an immediate and interesting narrative, but now it's up to both teams to determine what it truly means for their seasons moving forward. What a story, right? But can Deni Avdija sustain this all-star level of play? And was this win a sign of things to come for the Blazers? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth NBA analysis. Thanks for watching.